Hi, everybody. I got some things I want to show you, and I hope you find them kind of interesting, like I did, because it kind of threw. I thought, okay, let me start over. I got some new books in. This is not one of them. This is an older one. It's hiding the new ones. Um, so the one that I'm going to show you, I thought I messed up because I thought I already had it. And I kind of do. So you'll understand when I show you. Anyways, sorry to confuse y'all. So I've got the Goblin Core coloring book. I'm not sure if this is number 1 or not, but it's it's really cool. It's on decent paper, not great, but decent. So I really liked it. So I went and got another one. This one's kind of cool. I'm going to put those over there because I'll show you those next. So let's flip through this. It's Danielle Cottontail Goblin Core coloring book for adults, 52 images. This is the front, and it's a matte finish. This is the back. Okay, let me see how I gotta find chat, guys. How do I find chat? Okay, hold on. I think I had this problem last time. Okay. Huh. I know it says it around here somewhere. Okay. Links copied, but where do I find chat? Okay, that's not it. You guys. Oh, there it is. I knew I'd find it. Just takes a second. Okay, let me put the... Holy cow, you guys. I guess I wasn't ready for all this. It's Restream. I'm not used to Restream. I like StreamYard. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the link's in chat. And there we go. Okay, let me put this back down. Okay, anyways, I just got this today. And it's Amazon paper. Sorry, I'm a little shaky today, guys, so just kind of have to put up with that one. And then we get a test page. Let me see. Can you see both of them if I do it like this? There you go. Okay, there's really nothing on this side, so that is so cute. He's like naked. Love this one. Love this one. Mushrooms. This is just too cute. All the little baby goblins. Love the stream. That's awesome. That's an older goblin. He knows all the tricks. Okay, some butterflies. A path with some mushrooms. Oh, that's a little creepy. Big goblin, little goblin. Big goblin looks like he's mischievous. I bet he causes a lot of problems. Pretty flowers and fern. I like how they do the backpacks and little pouches. Dude, you're missing part of your finger. That's kind of bizarre. Okay, we got the forest with a whole bunch of little creatures. Look at this little guy. Oh, this little dude's got, like, I don't know, 4 sets of eyes? Or 2 sets of eyes? Interesting. Oh, little goblin girl. They had something on their printer when they printed this off because it's got little specks in it, like dust specks. Now the little ones are kind of cute. Mom and Daddy look like they're vicious. Daddy's saying, don't get too close. Very cute. Looks like he's got something on his mind, though. Look, this one's got a jump rope. And what do we have going here? Not sure, don't want to ask. Okay, interesting. This one's kind of a little bucktooth one. Very cute. Oh, a little goblin house. Very nice. This one has her mask on. Look at the claws on her. My. Okay, links in the chat if anybody wants to come up. You're more than welcome. Ask questions, whatever. I love the tattoos. Very cool. Never had the guts to get any though. I always thought they were really neat, but didn't like the procedure to get one. Aww. Too cute. Interesting. Ooh, creepy. No offense, but I will be giving this one some eyeballs because I just think that is just weird. That almost seems like it doesn't even belong in the book. Oh, look, a one-winged fly. Oh, that one's only got one wing, too. And that one's got three. Got another little house. Got, either a way to come in. Well, either way, come in, go out. Well, looks like they need to clean up their yard a little bit. I'm assuming these are AI. I mean, which it don't bother me either way. I don't care. But I'm assuming that's kind of what they are. I don't know. I'll see if it tells in the book or not. Yeah. Oh, I love the frog. Love the frog. Very cool. Here we go with those winged little bugs. Another string. Okay, I get it, but still doesn't seem like it should be in the book, but okay. I like this one. It's another little house. Looks like maybe just a wallpaper page that they had this stuff in here to make it say 52 images. There's something right there, but I can't tell what it is. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bug of some sort. There we go. I'm assuming these are pets or something, because that looks kind of like a house for pets. Yeah, I don't know. That's some wildlife that actually kind of looks normal. Oh, you got some goblins in the pot. They found the riches. See all the diamonds and stuff going all over? This is pretty. I like this. It's a mushroom house. And then a house in a tree. You see the little spiral things going up the tree. Somebody left their laundry basket out. They left it out for so long, it's growing inside of it. Shouldn't leave your stuff outside. Okay, and then we got a thank you for choosing my book. And then 2 blank pages. Let's see, does this say? It says available in a vintage version. Not sure what that means. Let's see if it says at the beginning of the book. Thank you for choosing my coloring book. It's wonderful that you support small businesses like mine. I truly appreciate your purchase. Amazon's selection of papers is best for colored pencils. If coloring with marker, you can use an extra sheet of paper to avoid bleed through. That's all it says. It doesn't say it's AI or anything. So, and I think if it's AI, they're supposed to tell. I don't know. I'm not positive. Don't quote me on it. Okay, y'all. So here's the thing that I thought I messed up on. I had Forest Girl. Okay, I love Forest Girl books. They are absolutely fantastic. They're the best in the whole world. Paper is phenomenal. Just very cool books. I love them. I don't think I've colored anything in this one though. They're when I first got them, they were a little bit intimidating. No, I got colored pages in the other ones. So I got this one, and I thought, okay, I seen this one. I don't know what possessed me to get this book. I really don't. Because I knew I had this book. Okay? But if you look, this is in English. This is not. The one that is not in English, let me see if I can show you. See how thick that is? It's thicker than this one that is in English. So I was going to thought, okay, if I bought, the same book, but no, it's cool. I'm gonna see how much different it is. in the English version. Okay, so let's flip through this one real quick and see. Forest Girl coloring book, enchanting coloring pages of nature, animals, and cozy scenes for relaxation and stress relief. Okay. It says it was copyrighted in 2017. What does this one say? Does it tell? It probably does, but I can't read it. Yeah, I don't see the date. Okay, so this is actually a story, and it's like 4 different books now, I think. And I couldn't read it before, so this should be really, really cool. The Girl in the Forest. Okay, so that's what's different. And in this book, the one that is not in English, so it's the same page, but you don't have the one to help you with the colors, to show you what it's supposed to look like. So that's kind of the difference in the two. Okay, so far that's one difference. So they're single-sided, so this one you can use marker on if you want, or watercolors. It's really smooth paper. It's not as good as the paper in the other book. It's just really gorgeous. So I'm noticing on this page over here, it's got the title to the page. I haven't figured out. I'm thinking it's to this page. Yeah. Okay, so no, it's not. All right. So this is watermelon, and this says watermelon day. Okay. So that's the difference, is that the other book has the sample page. This one does not. The other one also has chapters. Let's see if this book ends up doing the same thing. So let's see. Okay, so yep, this one does too. Part 3. Part 2. So let's see. Okay, I see that the one that's in Chinese, Japanese, the print is a little brighter. Okay, so see this one's in color. It's pink. This one's in black and white. Yep, the pictures are the same. Yep. This is on kind of like a cream colored paper. This is on a white. So, yep. So all the pictures are the same. Very cool. So now I've got the English version and the Chinese version, Oriental version. Yep. So yeah, it's very, very cool book. The only thing I don't like about this one is, I mean, you're getting the story, but I think even in the other one, well, it might not. Okay. So I was thinking it'd tell a little bit of the story, but nope. You just kind of got to go by the pictures. It literally tells the story of this little girl in the woods. So cute. And then this book goes on to another book, and yeah, the story keeps going. It says, soothe your heart and mind as you color your way through the calm and tranquil world of Forest Girl. Create a popular artist and illustrator, whatever that word is, appall. Grab your favorite coloring utensils and add your personal touch to scene of adorable woodland creatures, beautiful treescapes, floral landscapes, cozy cottages, and more. So it's $14.95 in the US and $19.95 in Canada. I got mine off of Amazon. But yeah, it's very cool. I didn't know they had US in non-US. And see, the US book is even wider than the original. So yeah, this one's wider and the other one's thicker. Non-US, US. So yeah, you can tell the length. The length is pretty much the same, but the width is not. Huh. Very cool, very cool. So I think what I want to do today, okay, let's put these down here for right now, is I want to, do I want to work? I don't think I want to start a new one, but I don't want to start a new one. I kind of want to start finishing some of my lips, and because, Lord knows I'm getting there again. So I think I want to finish my bee. I haven't finished him yet. And Miss View, she started this page with me, yet she's done surpassed me. She's done this one and moved on. So yep, I want to start my new book, so I gotta finish some first. So I think I want to make him have some blue eyes. I've got all my chores done today. Got my shower in. Oh, itch nose. Okay, so blue eye. And then I'm thinking this is we're gonna go with fur. So we're just gonna I'm kind of not sure what that is, but we're gonna color it anyways. Same thing down here. And I'm probably coloring this all wrong, but I have no idea. I'm just, now that's not part of the flower, so that's got to be part of the color. Okay. And we got that part. And that looks like where the eyeball should be, but I'm almost thinking it's almost like a flower petal. But it should be the eyeball popping out, but yeah. I don't know, this thing just looks weird. So we're just gonna leave him with just like one eyeball and kind of like a fuzzy little tail. And we'll touch that up with some black. Nope, not that one. I'm just following all the little squiggly lines here. And then that's its little leg. And that's its little leg. Fill this in. That's the little leg. The only thing I haven't seen is like little antenna things. Or doesn't, bees don't have, well, they might. Don't they have little antenna things? Maybe not. It looks like he does though. See, he's got like little antenna things. Anyways, so we're gonna do the flowers. These are attracted to like orange and yellow and red things. So I think I am going to what's that, lemon yellow? Go with an orange and yellow flower. Just because it kind of sounds like a good idea. Yep, that's a red. I don't want a red. There's the orange I was looking for. No, that's not the orange I was looking for either. Here it is. Okay. So we are going to start off with pumpkin orange. And we're just going to follow the darker lines that they gave us already. I'm going to do around the edge. My shirt just kind of goes with it, huh? love these sweatshirts. They're so warm. I've got about 3 of them. And I like big and baggy clothes, you know. So they're like big and baggy. And they're warm. And they're soft. So yeah, I'm kind of... You guys will see me in a lot of sweatshirts. Sweatshirts and sweaters in the wintertime. Unless there's something wrong, I will not be in a t-shirt at all. I will not be in a dress shirt unless I'm going somewhere that needs a dress shirt. Now I do wear nice sweaters, but no, I'm not wearing no button up unless it's my father-in-law's old flannel that I have that I wear around when I'm cold. Okay, and then I want to go with where is that other? It's really short, guys, and I got the things in this tray again. I really need to put them away. This is Orange Mineral. So I'm just going to go lightly over what we just put down and bring it out a little. I didn't want anything really dark as far as orange was concerned, because that's not the main color that I want it to be. And I'm going to try to get it a little bit different than the color of the bee. But it's still got to be bright, because bees like bright colors. That's why if you've ever noticed, the brighter shirt you get on, like a yellow or an orange or a red, the bees will come towards you a little bit more so than if somebody has a dark color clothing on. I used to have a shirt that was kind of like an off-white type of shirt. I had, some, it wasn't yellow, it was like an off-white, basically. And it had flowers all over it. It was an older shirt. And, if we were doing work outside or something, I would wear it outside because I didn't want to ruin anything. And man, oh man, that thing would collect bees like you wouldn't believe. It was like, doggone it. There were times I actually had to go in and now we're going to go with a goldenrod. I'd have to go in and change my top because they just wouldn't stop. I remember that we were redoing our roof on our house before, like 2 houses before this one. And I was up there with my husband, and man, I couldn't stay away from the damn bees. They wouldn't leave me alone. We had well, it probably didn't help. We had a bee's nest in the roof. But yeah, they weren't bothering him as much as they were bothering me. But I had flowers all over my shirt. He did not. Okay, that's exactly how I wanted that to turn out. Very good. All right, let's see if we can do it on the rest of them. Okay, what did I used? This one. Now I used first. So we used this one. I did all of it, and then I went through with this one. Yep, goldenrod. See, that's the thing. If you don't keep the pencils in your hand, you gotta kind of remember what pencil you used when. We are in the midst of building our doggy a dog house. Winter is coming, and he likes to be outside, especially if we have like the furnace running or something. So I don't want him out in the elements, even if he's out there for just a little bit, because when it's cold weather, I'm not going to leave him out there. So, or if we have to run to the store or something, I just assume he have a place that he can get out of the elements. And so we are in the midst of building him a dog house. We've built our other one a dog house, our other dog, and had painted it and put his name on it, and it turned out really cool. So, yep, we're going to have to do it again. By the time we got him, the other one was too old to keep. So we're just going to have to do it again. And that's okay. It just kind of gives us something to do. I like projects that him and I both work on together. It's a lot of fun. Right now, he's out there butchering the deer he got the other day. And don't worry, guys, it hasn't been sitting out. We have a refrigerator out in our barn just for that purpose. We had a ton of projects going on. And I have the table centerpiece competition coming up on Sunday. I can't wait for that. Never done a competition thing before, so this ought to be kind of cool. I'll let y'all know how it turns out. And I'll show you the after what I came up with. I'm going to leave it just like that. Okay. I lost track of what pencil I was using, guys. Okay. So I'm liking how this is turning out. I'm kind of not sure what I want to do with the background, if anything. I'm not really a background type of person. I mean, I do it when I think they absolutely have to have one, but other than that, I'm just not like a background type of person. I don't know. Figured it's a lot of space. But you never know. I mean, I kind of got an idea, but it's nothing major. It's just laying some color down. And deciding on whether I want to color all these little flowers or not. That's the thing. I might color a few of them, and then if I get bored of coloring them, I can Why am I with a red? I don't want a red. I can just paint over the rest of them. Okay. So this centerpiece, I don't want it brown. I don't know. I just don't want it brown. So we're just going to take our orange and kind of go around the edges here. And then take another orange. And go over that and bring it out a little. And for some reason today, I have a heavy hand, and I don't like that because I'm not getting what I want to get out of the pencil. Okay, so let's do this one next. And this one we're going to use all over. Because it'll just brighten up the rest of the colors. And that is Yellowed Orange. I love that one. Okay, so let's do this little thing down here, terracotta. And then I'll bring out the green to do the little leaves. And even though these look like they're fully black and you think if you put green on here, you're not going to see the color, but you do. So even color the dark spots with the color, especially if you're doing grayscale, because it will show up. Okay, I don't know how far I want this green to go over, so I'm going to try that. If I don't like it, then I'll just put a little bit more dark. It's just that simple. Okay, just a little bit more dark over here. I should be out there finishing my laundry, but I just don't want to. So that turned out pretty decent. Okay, so I was thinking to do my little flowers a little bit oranger, and then maybe do the background in black. And then the flowers would stand out, and the little bee would stand out. But I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. It's really quiet in my house today. And I'm sitting here coloring, and I think I hear a cat out there. Oh, no, it's the dog. He must have gotten in trouble. He's being whiny. When he gets in trouble, you know it, because he turns on the charm and the whininess, and it's like, oh my goodness. You're just like a kid. You know, if I can give mom and dad the little pouty face. They'll leave me be. And he will too. He'll put his ears completely down, flat on his head. And he'll put his oh, he sees something he wants. A squirrel or something. My goodness. But he'll put his ears all the way down flat on his head, and he'll put his head down and he'll look up at you. It's like, dude, really? There's another dog out there. It's a dog or a squirrel, one of the two. That's how he acts when he sees either one. Oh my goodness gracious. He must be acting up today, because sounds like hubby's had his hands full. It's either that or we got company. And I think he'd be barking if that was the case. Okay, so we're gonna add this. Oh, I can hear him at my door. He's got his nose underneath, trying to smell. Like, what's going on in there? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing in there without me? And that's the way he is too. If you're doing something without him, when he comes in, he'll figure out what it was, and then he's got to smell it. Like, how dare you take a shower and change clothes without me? Because now I got to smell your new ones. I got to smell you like I've never smelled you before. It's like, really, dude? I'm the same person I was 20 minutes ago, before the shower. It's just weird. I've got him now, or if I tell him to speak, he will. He'll bark. My daughter's got hers rolling over. I don't think I'm gonna even try that one. I don't know how she did it, and however she did it, that's cool, but I don't think I'm gonna tell this one to do it. But yeah, she's got them rolling over. And I don't really know why I taught him how to speak, because it's like, not like I'm going to tell him, go ahead, bark your head off. Not. I was kind of running out of commands when I taught him that one. And I just didn't want to give him the treat just to be giving him the treat, because, I don't know. I kind of wanted him to learn something, I guess. So the only one I could think of was speak. He does most everything else. When he wants to. He's not even a year and a half yet. He's just stubborn. Ugh. The other day I was sitting on the couch watching TV, and which is something I rarely ever do. But I was cold and wasn't feeling good. I had a headache. So my husband came in and he was talking to me, and all of a sudden now guys, you don't even know. This dog is friggin' huge. He's not even a year and a half old yet, and he's like close to 100 pounds. And he's tall. So he decides all of a sudden he's going to be a cuddly lap dog. And that's fine. On my husband. Not on me. So he climbs up, gets in my lap. I mean, all of them, not just half of them, but all of them. He gets on my lap, lays down, and decides, yeah, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm like, excuse me? Yeah. So he laid there for a little while, and then he decided, okay, I'm bored. Let's see if we can get Mom to wrestle with this close to 100-pound, what he thinks, lapdog. And no. Not happened. He stood up, yes, on my lap, and put his back up against, like, not his back, like his side, up against my face. And he's trying to, like, I don't know what the hell he was trying to do, but yeah, he was just trying to friggin' play fight. It's like, oh my god. I mean, it was funny, but it wasn't funny. It's like, get off me, you friggin' horse. So that took some persuading, because, you know, when they start doing that stuff, you know, you tend to laugh and think it's funny, but, yeah, it's not. So he thought it was okay, because Mom was kind of giggling. But I just couldn't believe he was doing it. It wasn't that I thought it was funny, it was that I couldn't believe he was doing it. So then I started yelling for my husband, get him off me. Because he just didn't want to get down. So yeah, it was quite interesting. Little butthead. Those are memories, though, you know. Those will keep you going for a while. Dogs are amazing creatures, especially to have in your home, because, one, they're loyal as hell. And excuse my French, but they are. Oh my goodness. And two, they put a smile on your face, no matter how you're feeling. And that's what he does for us, you know. I have my good days and my bad days, but on my bad days, he puts that smile on my face whether I want to or not. They're very loyal companions. It's out there making all kinds of like weird little noises. Okay, so I want to try. Alright, I'm going to try. I don't want to color these. So I'm just going to put a little bit of color kind of in the center. Okay, and then I'm going to take some Where'd it go? I know it's in here. It's just buried, that's all. Yep, there it is. Some Wink Stella. And that is nothing but like glitter. So we're gonna put the Wink Stella down. Okay. So when you want more of the Wink Stella, you just kind of squeeze the little button. And it lets a little bit loose. And then it'll slowly start coming down the head of the brush. So you don't get globs of it. And it's like, I haven't used it in a long time, and for some reason it was sitting the wrong side. It's leaking. That's alright, we can still use it. Sometimes these little gadgets are really cool, and then other times you're like, wait a minute, why is it doing this? But always remember, when you go to squeeze anything or open anything up, always do it on a separate piece of paper. Because if it doesn't work right, you guys are going to ruin your book. Let's do some here. Now this will dry clear, and all you'll see is when you hit it with the light is the glitter. So he's just going to have a seriously glittered eyeball. And then we forgot the little part of the flower right here. There we go. Now you can't even tell. All right, and I want some. Can't have a picture without some white dots. Did I not shake it enough? Yeah, they're noisy, but I can't live without my Posca pens. And I don't think bumblebees have dots, but mine does. Just because I like little white dots. It just kind of changes everything. And then we'll do a little white line there, there. Here. And that just kind of puts a little depth in the flower. So we get the, I don't know if you can see it. I'll try. You see the wink at Stella? And then on the eyeball. Okay, so I think that's going to be my bumblebee. It's going to be my bumblebee. All right, so let's work on little flowers. All right, hold on. I'm going to mute you for a minute. Sorry, I had to sharpen some pencils. Okay, I have to get into my case of extra pencils and pull me out one of these because it's getting itty bitty. I want to kind of do that before the name of it wears out and the number so I know what it is. And not all these flowers are going to look exactly the same because I know I'm not going to finish them today. And if I come back in here, and if I don't write it down, which, is typical of me, I'll have to remember what I used. And that, my friends, could be very interesting. A lot of yellow, huh? But I wanted it to be cheery. So here's a question for y'all. And it's just because I know somebody that's going. Would you go on a trip by yourself to a different country like Brazil or Colombia or uh, in through those areas. I just think I don't think I could, especially by myself. I think it would scare me to death. But I'm one of those people that everything scares me. So. I mean, it'd be cool to see, I guess, because it's a different country and stuff, But I don't know. I can't say I know, as far as crime wise, where this person's going. If the crime is bad or not, I don't know. But all I know is if they go, they need to just be careful because you just never know. And that could be anywhere. That could be here in the United States. That could be, anywhere. Crime wave is terrible these decades, these years, these days, these months. It's just people don't care about people anymore. But that's a whole nother subject. Not sure what I want to get into because it just, I don't know. I'm 58. And just in the short time that I've been in this world and old enough to know what's going on and why it's happening, or just know what's going on, because I honestly don't know why it's happening, but how different everything is. And it's like, from the time I grew up or the time that my kids grew up, yeah, they say it's not any different, that you just didn't hear about it as much. I don't agree with that because, I was a kid and I know what we got to do as kids. And you didn't, when we went out on our bikes and didn't have to come back in until the street lights come on, you didn't hear, okay, well, while we were out, Mom, this car, these car full of guys pulled up, and, you just didn't hear of that kind of stuff happening. I used to go out and ride my bike all the time, and I'd go on the other side of town, and, I'd ride to my grandmother's, which was in a whole different town, and never worried about it. I had to be in at a certain time. I was in at that certain time, and that was that. I didn't get in trouble for doing that because, it's times were different. They just were. And I wish our kids had, or our kids, our grandkids had that same ability. Because things were so fun back then. You'd come back or you'd stop at the house for a minute because you forgot to get a toy or something that you and your friends want to play with. And, the neighbors be sitting outside with your parents and just yapping, or, then have a barbecue going and, hey, be back at this time so you can eat. Or, it was awesome. All right, guys. Well, I think I will end up coloring all these flowers, but again, they won't all be the same. But I think I'm going to go see what I want to make for supper. I haven't decided yet, and yeah, it's like way close to supper time. So it'll probably be something easy. Alright, guys. Thank you for coming by today. And we got a whip done. Because by the time where I come back, I'll have these done. And I don't think I'm going to do a background, but you never know. Alright. Thank you all for coming. And